Hey Virgo, it's Kat here to do your August read. Just spent some time saging the cards. Just picked up some sweetgrass, cedar, and sage and ocean roots with my friends at Abenaki Trading Company. So up in Edgecombe, Maine. Great place if you need anything like that. I'm going to try and put them as a featured. I don't know if I can do it as a featured channel, but we'll see. If you guys want to connect with them and get anything from them, she does a really great job. Getting local resources. Everything that I have in that seashell was actually sourced in Maine, and I just picked up a rattle there as well. It's pretty cool. So definitely giving a shout out to her. For all of those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I want to give a big shout out to those of you who have commented, liked, and shared the content on this channel. I very much appreciate it. Keeps the channel going. I enjoy interacting with you guys, So getting to know you a little bit better, having your energy here with me has been great. I also want to give a big shout out to anyone who has signed up with me for a personal reading. I really enjoyed that. I feel honored that you guys would choose me as your tarot reader and sign up for personal readings with me. So for any of you that have done that, I've thanked you personally already, but I just wanted to give you a shout out here on the channel. So Virgo, you get justice for your first card, and this is truth and clarity and fairness, right? Reciprocity, justice. Virgo's very much about ethical, moral justice and being fair, kind of like Libra that way, but Six of Cups, you've got someone returning from the past here. This is your obstacle. So, when justice is here in the current position, it seems like you're trying to be fair, you're trying to be truthful, you're trying to be just, you're trying to be reasonable with whoever this is that presents an obstacle for you that is coming back from the past. Could be an old friend, an old flame. See what the justice is about, though. It feels to me like maybe there are expectations there. Yeah, you've got Four of Cups here. In the subconscious, this is, I don't really want this relationship, whatever this is. I'm good on my own. I don't want what's being offered to me here. This returning from the past is not something I want to deal with, but you're trying to be fair and just and truthful in the situation, letting them know how you feel and that you're not really interested in going the distance here with that situation. And then in the recent past, you have Page of Swords in reverse. So some kind of message or communication that came in that may have been a little bit sharp, a little bit brutal. Perhaps it's this person that you were dealing with. Maybe the communication between you and them in the past had gotten ugly. And so you removed yourself from the situation, or they did. And then you got Nine of Wands in reverse. So in your mind, I think you recognize that you're very guarded with them. You recognize that that was from the past. And so you're trying to be fair and truthful and just and give them the benefit of the doubt, being empathic and all of that kind of great stuff. But I feel like this is a chore. I feel like you don't trust it. And I feel like you don't want to have anything to do with it, although you're trying not to hurt them. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then in the upcoming future here, going into August, excuse the sirens, I live near the hospital with what's going on out there in the world. They have been pretty rampant as of late. So Hierophant in reverse means that spiritual connection between you and the divine. You don't really know what to do here. You've kind of lost your connection with your intuition. Like your head's running the show here. Like, I need to be fair. I need to whatever. Okay, in your attitude, you've got Three of Pentacles. You can see here, this is almost like a stoplight, right? Do I go slow? Do I stop? Do I go for it? There's some confusion here. Traditionally, Three of Pentacles is being the architect of your life, building your life and having the responsibility for doing that. And here you're kind of creating this tapestry that is your life, but you've got all the stop signals here, and you can see her hand is on stop, and it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to give you the green light because I don't know if you fit into what I am now, where I am now, how I am now. I don't know if you fit into my life anymore, I don't think I want this in my life anymore. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What's going on here, Virgo? And again, this can be friendship. It can be an old friend from the past. It can be an old flame from the past. Queen of Pentacles in your environment. So I think that there's an opportunity here for you to really advance yourself and be content and happy with what you've got going on. I think you're fairly generous as it is to people in general. Or there is someone around you who is feminine, you know, who's female, who has your back and is giving you some advice on how to proceed with this. Someone you trust, someone that is grounded. Let's see here. What's in your hopes and fears, guys? What's in your hopes and fears, Virgo? I don't know if I stated this in the beginning here, but this is a general reading for the general collective. If this does not resonate with you, take the aspects that do, leave the rest behind. Check out your moon rising or Venus signs. They may have more in line with what you're looking at this month. And for those of you with whom this does resonate with, please feel free to leave me some comments in the comment section below at the end of this reading and hit the subscribe button on the way out so you can get the update in the middle of the month. Okay. So you've got the sun in your hopes and fears. So you're hoping for happiness. You're hoping for the best. I think you're just a very generally optimistic person who's trying to be fair and weigh everything out and take their feelings into consideration and take your own into consideration. And you're kind of mirroring each other here and, you know, all of that good stuff. You're hoping for the best, right? Let's see what the final outcome is. Yeah. Okay. Queen of Swords. I think we started off here with a sword, but it was a very tempered sword, tempered by justice, right? What's fair and balanced, the good and the bad. Here, your final outcome is Queen of Swords. Okay, throat chakra just started closing up, so there you go. Hold on a second. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'll probably take a sip of water here after that. Haha. What strikes me here, guys, is that you've got, do you see the correlation here between the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords? You've got kind of this stoplight effect here of this tapestry, this life that you're building for yourself, and you've got this on stop. And you're not sure if you want this to be part of your tapestry here because you're like, no, you know, you're hoping for the best, but I think at the end of the day, I think this Queen of Pentacles, see the three flags here? I think this Queen of Pentacles sees the red flags, sees the caution, right? You're an air sign, you're going to speak your truth. And you're going to come, when it comes down to it, I think you're going to tell them that there just isn't anything you see working out here for you anymore. Yeah. Queen of Swords in the upright. Yeah. Ooh, the Lovers in reverse. Yep. See, this was a past flame. Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini here or a Sag, but this is Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Yep. Lovers in reverse. Yeah. So let's get some clarification on a couple things for you. So Spirit, this individual is coming back from the past. What are they all about? What are they all about? Can you give me some insight? So they're still stuck. They're not moving on. They haven't kind of used this experience with you from the past as a lesson on how to change behavior. They are still the same old individual. No matter what is said and done, yeah. And they're not willing to work on this. I think they want to just go back to the way things were, you know. And I don't think that is working for you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Cups. So you guys were definitely were there together. I think they have visions of you guys being the Two of Cups again. And you're just not having it. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who not only may not want to work on it, but may not have a good, strong work ethic as well. and who may be very stubborn in their ways, and who can be very greedy with what's theirs, you know, or not greedy, but very kind of like, this is mine, this is yours, and we're going to split this check down the middle, and I'll pay this 10%, and you pay that 10%, and on the tip, and whatever, you know. There's something going on there that is just annoying you. I get this real sense of annoyance around money with this individual, not carrying their weight, not willing to work, and very, even so, very concerned about their money, and money being the focus here, okay? So let's see if there's anything new coming up for you guys. See if there's something new coming up for you guys beyond this person returning from the past, since this happens to be a love reading. Spirit, is there anything new for Virgo coming in? Yeah, no marriage here. Like, you're like, no, no. And maybe they propose to you. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're very happy without you. They're not very content without you emotionally. Okay, I'm trying to get new here, Spirit, for them. Yeah, this was a winner at all costs who would say things to win the conversation. And I feel like he walked away feeling defeated, and they came back realizing that there was more there. And I got 6 of Wands on the bottom. So this is you being victorious in this situation, standing up for yourself and saying, I just don't think I'm going to go there again. But I did ask for something new, so maybe I should get another deck here. Hold on a second. And maybe there is not anything new in August. Maybe you're supposed to be working on you. Let's see. Spirit, is there anything new for Virgo in August, or should they be focusing on themselves? New love or self-love? New love or self-love, Spirit? New love or self-love? Okay. This was here. Let me just turn it this way. All right, so you got 5 of Wands. So you're tired of fighting, you're tired of battling, you're tired of all of that. Yeah, you've always had to defend yourself, stand up for yourself, fight your way through every relationship that you've had here. Yeah, I think that's why you're just like, no, I've had to do this. I had to fight off all these people. I'm always in some kind of argument or whatever. I'm just not even going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just not going to deal with that. Okay. Well then, if that's the case, at least for this month, let's try this. Let's get a numerology card for you. I'm going to get some oracle cards for you guys too. This is pretty straightforward. Not spending a lot of time on this, honestly. I think you already know what you're going to do here. You already see the flags anyway. I think you're trying to be optimistic and hope for the best, but at the end of the day, it's like, nah, I don't really want this in my life anymore. So, Spirit, can you give me a numerology card for August for Virgo, please? August for Virgo. Some direction for August for Virgo, please. August for Virgo. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Music. Huh, it's interesting. I mean, you know, music can raise our vibe when we're feeling down, when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling frustrated, when we're feeling like we're not vibing at a high rate, so we can't manifest for ourselves if we're in a low vibe, right? Sometimes music can pull us out of that, and music can change our mood and our attitude. And I'm getting that you need to listen to music here in the month of August. Like, pull out your favorite old CDs, pull out your favorite old records, like go on iTunes and grab stuff that you remember playing when you had happy times. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe you play an instrument. Maybe that is meaningful to you. Maybe you need to spend time in your music, your personal music, making music. But it automatically raises your vibration. And when it raises your vibration, you start attracting different things into your life, right? If you're going to try and self-manifest, this comes to 5, which is interesting because we saw 5s in here before. But when you're trying to manifest, raising your frequency is really, really important. And I find I have a couple of different playlists that I created on my iPhone that do this for me. I have a dance one. I have one from like the 80s with Madonna on it. I have a Stevie Wonder playlist, you know, just good old fashioned, like happy, dancing around the kitchen kind of music. So maybe that's something that you need to do to raise your frequency and get you out of this state here so that, you know, you'll attract people other than this and other than this into your life and other than who this person is returning and what they represent to you, right? So start raising your frequency. Okay? So that's interesting. And then I really feel like I need to look at Sacred Earth Oracle for you guys, which is interesting. I don't know why, but I'm going to grab that for you too. Sacred Earth Oracle. Okay, here we go. Let's get some advice from this bad boy. Da-da-da. If you're wondering what's on my table here, I did change the setup, you guys. For those of you who have been with the channel for a while, I wanted you guys to be able to see the decks that I'm using, so that's why that's in the background now. I'm also showing you a little bit more of my table and what's going on here. There are things on here that are sacred to me, right, that have a lot of meaning for me. My sister who passed away, was her Buddha. Yeah, I have an aragonite crystal here that's very grounding. I've got couple of crystals here that were given to me and some that I picked up along the way. I've got some of my ancestors, which you can't see to the side, but ancestors' personal items, personal belongings here on my table with me. So there's a lot of stuff here that's meaningful to me. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into what I'm about here with this and what I resonate with as a reader and as a spiritual person. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Can I get something for Virgo? Get my attention back on the cards where it's like, pay attention. Okay. Sorry. Can I get something for Virgo here from Sacred Earth Oracle, please, as advice for Virgo for the month of August, please? Are you going to give me something from this deck or do I need to go to... Oh, okay. Yep. Apparently. It's like, have some patience. Sorry. Formation and absence. Oh, maybe it's the absence of this person. Let's see. I'm actually going to read this one to you guys. All right. So formation. Let emotions settle before you scramble into action. Observe and reserve judgment until all is revealed. Allow a situation to unfold in its own time and space with minimal interference. It's going to get better. Play with your sense of yourself, challenge it, add to it, pull it apart, bounce it off other people, and take on a new form. The process of self-discovery deepens and strengthens your spiritual connection to life, earth, and the universe. Expansion means deepening your emotions, questioning your reality, scrutinizing the meaning of life. Gradually, you will come into your own truth, and gradually you will let them go as you embrace even more profound realizations. Every precious, miraculous movement or moment of your life has the capacity to transform you. Okay, so this is about, like, when I asked if there was anything new and they kept getting back to this other person, I think for the month of August, your focus is going to be on transformation and transforming into the best version of yourself in their absence and in the absence of a relationship. And music will help you to raise your frequency and attract new things into your life that are more suited to who you are now and who it is that you're becoming, if that makes sense. So the card absence. Absence makes the soul grow stronger. The absence of agenda, the absence of stress, or the desire to wear a mask is required so you can be fully present once more. However, it is not what is present, but what is missing that needs attention. Rather than fighting what you don't want, put your energy into what you do. So this is, again, about manifestation for yourself. But first, take some time out and rest. Constant illumination brings burnout. Meditation connects you with your inner world where time melts into eternity and love is always present. Journey in meditation through the endless dimensions of self and gaze into the dark mirror of eternity. See the infinite light of your soul. Relax and go within each day, even if it is only for a few minutes. Dark, quiet, inward journeys can be illuminating as the bright outward ones. Yeah, so Again, Spirit is basically telling you, the advice from Spirit is raise your frequency. In the absence of a relationship, focus on you, focus on that inward journey, do some shadow work, focus on who it is that you're becoming and who it is that you want to be, so you can manifest that for yourself in the absence of this. Okay? That is what I have for you today, Virgo. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please leave some comments down below, and I'd love to interact with you guys. Please hit the subscribe and notification button on the way out if it did, so you can hear from me mid-month, and we'll see what else is coming down the pike for you guys. And if you're interested, you can always check out my website, which I will have listed, if not in this video, on my channel, which you can always visit if you want to connect with me further, okay? All right, guys, love you. Take care and have a great month. See ya. Bye.